So hi ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to my foodie therapist. This is Heidi. I know you don't know me, but this is all about food making. This is all about food therapies. We will be tackling about different types of food here, Mediterranean, Asians, different type. So I have my other channel, which is the Sensational Lifestyle by Heidi, and I do focus with the perfumes, scents. I do also the lifestyle there and fashion. So what I did here is I do focus in how to make family-friendly food that you can provide for your family from day to day. I cook since I was 10 years old with my grandmother, so I have to share that to you with the authentic food that I've learned from my from my grandparents, and from the other things that I love to create. So without further ado, I'm sorry about the introduction, but without further ado, let's move on. So I will be doing right now. So today we will be doing this nice and tasty food that my children love, which is the fried dumplings. Homemade dumplings that I always do. I never buy any dumplings outside. I always made them a dumplings if they wanted to, because it's more tasty and more fresh. So what you will do is, first, of course, it's a pastry that you can just buy in Woolies, in Chinese shop, that you can just grab. They have this. You just need this. You need a round one, ladies and gentlemen. You need a round one, so you can just fold it up in the middle. You need also a pork veal, because pork veal is the youngest pork, and they are more softer, more tasty. They are like, it's easy to cook when you mix them in the other food. So you need a red onion. I use a red onion because this is more tasty, because the yellow one is for the salad, and this is more tasty when you mix it up with the other food. And this is for cooking. Pepper, minced garlic, 1 piece of egg, carrots, soy sauce, and plain flour. So moving on to our preparations. First, what I will do is I'm gonna peel off all this onion. I'll cut this into a small cube. We'll peel off the onion. So other people, they were soaking the onion to the water to reduce, this is tangy feeling of this squirt liquid that coming out from the perfume, from the onion. Well, it's just like, okay, because this is all our problem. Cutting onion, it's literally pain in your eyes, because makes you cry. So what I did, I cut it this small, like a very fine one, because you will add this in your mince, like your veal mince. And I always cut it small as I can. I make it sure that I put it all. Forgive me if I cry. Having children is so hard. But they're giving us fun and make us laugh, right, mommies? But yes, they're also giving us a hard time. Sometimes make us cry, make us laugh. Most of the time make us laugh. Yes. So I have the bowl here. What I did, I'm avoiding to put this in the water, because the taste will be vanished. That's the purpose of the onion, to add the taste in your mince, and that's how is it. So what I did, it's already fine. So you can see that, very fine cut. So what I did, I will put the beans over here. I'll put the beans, ladies. I cut it. This is fresh, so you don't need to wash it, because this is already fresh. You can put the beans here. Put the onion that you cut. what I didn't mix up that first. I cut it, the carrots. I will peel it up. It's really hurting the eye, but as they say, the more that hurts, the more it helps you. I become a joker here, even though I'm not. So you have fine carrots. I will giving you, and then I will do this forwardly because it will take us forever. I don't have the filler because my children chuck it somewhere that I cannot find it anymore. You have to cut this, ladies and gentlemen, or everyone, like you have to cut this with this very fine small cube as much as you can, because this is you will mix this with the means, and you want it to mix this with everything, that it's mixed equally. So I mixed it up with my means, which is here. You can use 1 to 2 pieces of carrots, because sometimes when we have a children, they doesn't like vegetables. They're fussy, especially when they're when they're taller. Some of the teenagers, they are very fussy, and this is the only way that I can just show or let them eat. I'm not showing myself because I want you to see how I did the pastry. Some of the people, they're having a hard time to do this, so for me, I have to show you how you do it. I remove this one by one. It's a little bit work for us as a mom, and yes, it takes time. And if you didn't do that, and if you just leave it like that, it will take, and the dough, it will take time. A bit of water like this, and then you just pull it together, put a water around, stick it using by water. It's a sticky tape, like a sticky tape, and stick it. So put it like that there, set aside it, and I do another one, and I'm waiting for the oil to make it hot. You will find out that the oil is hot once you steam around it. So you fold it like this, stick it with the water, and there you go. Voila! There's your homemade dumplings, and you can just fry it. Ladies and gentlemen, we have to turn it on. So this is the finished product of the dim sum that I made, the homemade dim sum. So what we're gonna do, we're just reheating this oil, the rice oil. Just make it sure, ladies and gentlemen, that you put it in a low fire, like a low, how do you say that, low fire or low whatever is that. But yeah, you have to make it sure that it's in a low volume of fire, because you want it to avoid it to burn, not to burn the dim sum. So make it sure that you see it's hot, because I reheated that. To check if it's hot, ladies and gentlemen, just put it your hands like 1 to 5 centimeters away from the oil, because the more hotter the oil, the more the spark itself is not, it's little. So put it one by one, what I did like that, put it like this, and then once it turns to brown, sometimes when you see it's a little bit crispy, you can just turn it already, but you have to wait until it turns into golden brown, ladies. But what I did, I turned a couple of times, like 1 to 2 turn over, to make it, the heat goes on the other side, because once you cook the other sides and you never turn it until it's crispy, it will happen that the other side of your food is already cooked, but the other one is not, and it doesn't taste good. So that's a trick. I hope you understand. Like what I say, like if you cook it the first side first, cook it 3 to 5 minutes, and then once you see it, it's just like it turns crispy or things, you can turn to the other side. so the oil will not sink in or just stain to the other side. It's just equal cooking. So we have to wait for it to be brown. And then once it turns brown, you see this? You can turn again. And once it's like that, ladies and gentlemen, it means it's almost finished. Don't let your dim sum stay longer in your fridge. What I did, or I need cooking. It doesn't taste good if it's overcooked. So this one I will prepare it for my boys. And what I did, I always put like a paper towel or a tissue. I don't have the paper towel right now. So what I did, I put this tissue when I get this. Because, so one trivia, that the oil, you don't want it to eat a food with an oil, right? That retaining oil. So the tissue itself, it will suck it in the oil from your dim sums. So this is a fried dim sum. So you don't want it that oil retained to your foods. So it helps with, you have a tissue. That's a trivia for all the moms that's cooking or frying. You can put it a tissue underneath your food, and so that's it. Okay, let's just move on. So there you go, guys. This is the finished product of this homemade dim sums, fried dim sums. So please, if you like it, please do click the thumbs up and subscribe to my channels, and ring the bell so you can follow and you can see the update tutorials of how to cook. And I hope you will like this type of cooking shows, and have a great, wonderful day, night, evening throughout the world. And I hope I see you guys in my next video. And bye.